About to get copyrighted. Oh well. About to try Decap Attack once again. What, Alex? Dang, what's going on? Oh man. Alex, fucking YouTube gonna strike me down.
He knows.
Yeah, that Freddie Gibbs hard as hell. About to play that shit now. I've been working on the script for this so far. That's why I haven't really been streaming as much. I've been kind of just writing like at least all the way to like the first level so far. Like this shit gonna be pretty damn funny. I'm not gonna lie. It's like that's why I kind of got to get in the mode of writing. I kind of got to take time away from the game a little bit and then come back to it a little bit later. But this shit finna be funny though. Oh, you got a test, yeah. You at that point of the year where y'all already got y'all exams and stuff you got to do. Shit, it's probably gonna be midterm soon. It shouldn't be a problem for you. It's like taking tests is more mental than anything. Like I was telling y'all before, that's how I fucked up taking the SAT and the ACT. But then again, I don't know what the hell they were trying to prepare us for. Like, I don't know what those questions like were diagnosed for. This image he got on here is hard. He got the serpent in his hand, raising like the Christ, the Messiah. That strippers on the bottom. Hell no. Art history. Oh my god, I hated that class. I took that class when I was in my freshman year. Matter of fact, it's ironic because that's the class I met Jimmy in. That was the same class I met Jackass Jimmy in. He was in that class, and he was in my remedial language arts class I had to take because I fucked up on the SAT. Gary, Indiana. That's funny. Business concept presentation. What was your concept? Business concept presentation. What was your concept? It's like I gotta play all Kevin O'Leary like this is Shark Tank. I'm willing to offer you 10% for your deal, but I have 100% control because I don't trust you. You don't really seem to have been efficient in your market. I know your market very well. If you give me control, I'll be able to take you to the top. Even though I have hair that looks like the polar ice caps that you see when you look at a 4th grade geography map, but I can take your business to the top. That's a good concept. That's basically like what I'm trying to do. Because remember I was talking about the channel where basically like underground game reviewers could kind of put it on there. It could be almost like this BET. Like you know how like BET like had 106 in Park and the Basement and all that, like all the top 10 whatever and shit like that. Like it could be some shit like that could be on the YouTube channel. It's the same thing. Whatever shit like that. It could be some shit like that could be on. Oh yeah, I can imagine. You get stiff with art, and you could get stiff with car parts. There's two things I realized that you could really get stiff on. Like for instance, with me, I had to get my brakes changed today, but I had just got my brakes changed last year, and like I've had my car now going on 13 years, and I've only had my brakes changed. That was the fourth time right there. But like I said, like it usually be like years before I had to get my shit changed, and I realized like last year when I bought them off of this website called Rock Auto Mart, I bought the little cheap Chinese brakes. And I'm like, why is this shit squealing so fucking fast? Like that was the damn problem because that shit was cheap. I thought I was getting a deal. I'm like, why is this shit squealing so fucking fast? Like, that was the damn problem. It's cheap. Wow, really? That's crazy. I didn't know it was like that. Wow. It's crazy. You know it was like that. Good old Decap Attack. Let's get decapitated. That sound like some shit that boy Dirty Dan would say. Well, let's get decapitated. That sound like some shit that boy Dirty Dan would say. Like how he just bashes through shit like he just don't give a fuck. Yeah, respawning enemies. Oh, I'm not recording, I'm tripping. Oh shit. Holy shit, man. Oh, you got this Daffy Duck that's sitting right on top of all this. Oh no! Yeah, how the hell does lava and ice exist at the same time? I'm confused. It's like, what planet am I on? Fucking Saturn? What planet am I on? Saturn? Yep. Daffy Duck fucker. No, 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 no! Gotta be real careful right here. There we go. Gotta be a little clever on that one. That's something to put in the review. That was just the first part. I like this music. What about y'all? What y'all think? I feel like I've heard it before. Might need the little super jump thing. All people, Jay, still here. Thinking like, damn, I thought by this level I would have graduated past him. He still is a pain in the ass to deal with. Oh, of course I'm gonna record the final boss. Oh, what review are you working on next? Oh, what review are you working on next? Yeah, the final boss is insane. Yeah, the final boss. Oh, the Soul Eater. Okay. Are you ever gonna do any reviews where you appear on camera? Oh, the Soul Eater. Okay. You ever gonna do any reviews where you appear on camera? I'm a little confused with the perspective here. Y'all see this? I'm a little confused with this. I need that super jump thing. much complaining as I did in the review about the slippery controls in this game, it ain't nothing compared to now. Oh shit, I gotta get in the water with these motherfuckers. Alright, I'm about to use this superpower. And it's the invincible one. Yeah, I'm gonna use this. Hold on. Damn it. Oh. What the hell are those? Fuck you. God, man. This calculated bastard. Gotta use this potion to jump higher. No, this shit ain't. Holy shit! Could you please jump? Shit. Y'all, it was funny earlier. I was out taking the trash, and some kids had saw me with the turban on like I'm wearing now, and they had asked me. Are you a gangster? We heard some gunshots last night. I don't know anything about that. Stay safe and be in school. That had to be the funniest thing all week. These platforms are a little confusing as far as like what's what. Yeah, the SNS Street game. That was the funniest thing ever. It's like, are you a gangster? And then it was just so happened to be, it was a buck-tooth looking country white kid that asked me. And then it was like another little Mexican kid riding on the bike. And then it was just so happened to be it was a buck tooth looking country white kid that ass. And it was like a bunch of little Redstick kid kind of like. What? Come on down, motherfucker. Shit. Oh! Damn it! Somebody outside sound like they playing like the last stage of Final Fantasy music, like blasting in their car. Gotta avoid. I know what I can do. Perfect. That was worth it. Sometimes these little potions come in handy. Bully them out the way. I've never gotten a noise complaint. I mean, I don't really make any noise except when I'm yelling at the game. It's the only noise I make. I've never gotten a noise complaint. I don't really make any noise. It's the only noise I make. Yeah, these goddamn penguins. You probably have met some. Probably met them in States World too. These goddamn penguins. States World too. Damn it! Holy shit! Oh, fucking god. I'm gonna have to use that jump. Fuck that. Why do they have to time you on this shit? Like, alright, at least I made it. Why do they have to time? Really? You stay in a dorm or you stay in like an apartment? Cause that sucks. That's why I always like to stay in my own apartment. Or you stay in like an apartment? That sucks. That's why I always like to stay in my own apartment. Preferably a house, but my apartment's not mine either. Stop it there. Oh wow, that sucks. Well, I'll tell you like this. That kind of goes into another another personal story. I remember one time. Let me get some ginger ale for this one. It's kind of good thing Dane in the chat. I remember I think this was in like the fall of 2013. One day I had got home, and like I said, mind you, we used to smoke in the living room all day, every fucking day. We had got a complaint. It was a letter that the office had sent us, and they were like saying, yeah, we like had got like an odor of like marijuana that was coming from y'all unit. and that that's a violation of the lease, and basically like we could basically kick y'all out and blah 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 blah. And at first we were like, oh shit, but then after a while we were like, wait a minute. Like everybody in this neighborhood, like when you literally drive into the neighborhood, you can smell like literally 7 different strands of weed in every different building. So I know goddamn well we not the only apartment complex or in this whole, apartment building in this whole complex that smell like weed. So we just was like, man, you know what? Fuck that shit. We just kept smoking and not giving no fucks. Come to find out, months later, one of the roommates of the girl that had complained about it was a guy that basically ended up selling us weed. It was this guy we knew named Matt. And Matt, like I said, used to have like the strongest weed damn near besides Will down there. So I guess the moral of the story is to just not really worry about people's complaints, because rather you doing it, somebody else gonna be doing the same thing, and they gonna have to send a lot of eviction notices to them people. They not about to just kick you out because of some noise. Like that's money they getting every month. So they gonna have to send a lot of eviction notices. You said does it involve Juice? Oh no, it don't involve Juice. Speaking of him, I was starting to think like I need to tell y'all some more stories about him. I remember when I first had met Juice. I was starting to think like I need to tell y'all some more stories about him. No, it wasn't even Matt that tried to set us up. It was one of his friends. It was this girl. I don't even know why she had ended up like complaining about it. We don't even know what happened. It was like somebody that they lived with that was like causing them problems, and that girl ended up moving out. But like I said, Matt wasn't doing that. If anything, Matt was the guy I told you about in one of those stories when I told y'all about the one guy that I told him like he might want to be careful because like I think that the police is watching you, and he was like okay. And then that night I ended up looking out the blinds and I saw him get arrested. Matt used to sell to him. In fact, Matt knew that all that was gonna go down because I had kind of told him like, dude, I'm not really like feeling like what's going on with all these people over here in your apartment. And I used to tell him, dude, like I kind of starting to sense the same thing that happened to my friend. Because of course, with Williams, I used to tell him the story about Williams all the time. So I told him like, dude, I'm starting to feel like that's going to end up happening to you. I'll never forget one time I was over there and they just had people coming in and out, and I started to get that gut feeling. And I said, yeah, I'm about to stop coming over here. And he was selling at that time, and I remember he had ended up stopping, and he moved out of Statesboro. In fact, that was the last time I saw him. I still talk to him on Facebook and stuff, and now he's married and got kids and shit. But that was like the last time I saw him. I remember he ended up getting the hell up out of there. And then, certainly enough, a few weeks later, his roommate ended up getting they door kicked in. I remember when he got arrested, they went in his apartment and searched everything because they all lived together. Wow, really? Dang, that's messed up. You might want to move somewhere where it's a little more cheaper. Honestly, that's what I'm getting ready to do. Luckily, my apartment complex and where I'm at is pretty lenient, but I'm not gonna lie, Alex. Like whenever I've discovered places to live, I always did my research on that stuff. I always rode past the neighborhood during the day. I would ride past at night. I would ask people that stayed over there, how was it over there and stuff. I used to ask like a million questions before I just decided to live somewhere because, that's important. I was just so glad I chose University Village because that neighborhood was marijuana friendly and it was cheap. So it was perfect. I was just so glad I chose University Village because that neighborhood was marijuana friendly and it was cheap. It was perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit. Oh yeah, back to Juice. Yeah, I remember when like I said, when my roommate at Fletcher, I remember when he ended up moving to our apartment. I mean, to our house, and he said he had a dog. Like I said, I kind of thought it was a good thing because I was thinking, you know, we kind of need like a certain level of security when we're not around, you know. Especially when I knew with Williams, because I knew what he had going on. I used to feel like we needed that extra layer of security around there, because at this time, you know, it didn't even have nothing to do with nobody feeling like they had to be protected if something happened. I just need to know what the hell was going on. So if it was anybody ever coming to the door, if you got a dog or an animal, that's why it's always good to have like a little dog or a cat or something like that around, because whenever somebody's at the door, whenever somebody's around, your pet is always going to notice them before you. So it's always good to have like a pet, you know, for that reason, like for security. And I thought to myself, okay, so Juice going to be around, you know, it's going to be a good idea. And plus at the time, our other friend that I had got his door kicked in, he had a dog at that time too, Blue. And I used to watch Blue all the time, you know, like whenever he had to go to work and needed somebody to watch him, you know, I used to watch him, and Blue was trained. You know, he was much more of a calm, relaxed dog. And ironically, they both were pit bulls, you know. But Blue was way more easier to deal with than Juice. So that's why when I saw we had a dog, I was like, okay, cool, like, you know, because I was already used to dealing with Juice. I mean with Blue. But I never forget the first day I met Juice. Fletcher had tied him outside to a tree, which I think is kind of inhumane anyway. But I remember I was out there, and you know, I walked up close to him. He was normal, everything was cool, and I tried to pet him, and he was, you know, everything was normal. But I'll never forget when I tried to I tried to pet him on his nose. He had tried to bite me, but I had moved my hand back real fast, and I remember I had ran away. And like I said, it was weird because it's like most dogs will let you pet him, but this nigga tried to literally bite me. Like something was wrong with that damn dog. Like he was like bipolar. I don't know if he had been mistreated when he was a puppy or what. I remember we used to always ask Flesh, like, bro, what the hell is wrong with him? Like he seemed a little off, like, you know. And I think Flesh did tell us that he was like mistreated at some point in time, but Juice was just off though. Like I said, every time you would try to feed him, he'll try to bite you. He was always, like I said, angry all the time. And Fletch used to just let this man just roam around the house. And I'm like, look, man, like, I ain't trying to be walking around with this man, walking around like that. Like, you know, I got used to him after a while, but I ain't gonna lie, I never trusted him like that. And then, like I said, you know, he just was there, you know, and I'll never forget at nighttime, he used to let Juice loose, and Juice was trained now, because he would like let him like loose at night. Like he would just let him just run around the neighborhood loose. And I remember it would be like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock in the morning. I would hear somebody like scratching at the door, and I'd be like, what the fuck? And then I would look outside and I would see it would be him. Like I ain't gonna lie, he was a smart dog. Like he was smart enough to, you know, to come back home and knock on the door. And I'll never forget one time I tried to let him in, his dumb ass was growling at me and barking at me like before I was trying to open the door. I was like, well, fuck it, I'm just gonna leave him out here then. I'm trying to let your dumb ass. Oh well, you just go. This nigga out here, you know, like I said, growling, drooling. His damn drool about to turn into frost and shit because it was cold as hell outside. You could see his damn breath. I'm like, well, fuck it, I'm about to leave his dumb ass out here. Yeah, that Juice was awful. Like something was mentally off with that dog. But out of all the times that, you know, that he did his thing, I'll never forget when like I said, when that door got kicked in. Ironically, y'all, it was on September 17th, which was this year. It was on a Friday. It was on a Friday morning when it happened 11 years ago. Ironically, this year it was on a Friday, just like then. Which was this year. That was just another week. Dang, this time is going by fast, man. So you mean to tell me 11 years ago, around this time, I was working on the Goosebumps reviews? Like, holy shit. Sometimes I wish I could go back to that time. But then again, I don't, because that was a shitty time to live in, honestly. For me. Damn it. Oh yeah, I was living in college apartments. That is what we were living in. Because they were basically like four bedroom, four bathroom apartments. Like I said, the way they were set up was basically like my room is right now. Like it was probably about a room that might have been, I'll say about 12 foot by 12 foot. You know, maybe I'll say about 144 square feet. Bathroom might have been maybe about, let's say about 80 square feet or something like that. And they were four rooms, four bathrooms. Everybody had their own room. They had their own bathroom. They were washer and dryer hooked up. We had our own cable, internet. We had amenities in the neighborhood. We had a basketball court there, a volleyball court, a swimming pool, a weight room, a game. We had a little game room in there. Like I ain't gonna lie, we had a nice ass neighborhood. And like I said, the rent wasn't but $330 a month, and it was a super deal. A weight room, a game. Yeah. I said I'm going back to live there now. Like I said, I'm gonna keep that lease for like 10 years. $330 a month. Shit, I'm gonna keep that lease for like 10 years, man. Like I said, my whole thing is like I don't ever want to be stagnant nowhere. I might keep my apartment here and have that too until I can get me a house up here. I mean, it depends, but at least I know I'm making enough money to be able to do that. I just want to be able to move around. Like I don't want to say that I'm living in Atlanta and the only place I'm at is Atlanta. Like I want to be able to say, I could go to my little spot in Statesboro, then I could come to Atlanta, then I could go somewhere else. I even heard up there in New York is cheap. This guy I worked with was from Albany, New York. He was showing me apartments up there. Basically, that's look like mansions, and they paying the same amount of money for like a whole house or a whole duplex as what I'm paying right now for my little crummy apartment. I'm like, damn. But it's probably a lot more boring than it is compared to Atlanta. Exactly, and see, Alex, that's why I want to move back to the college apartments. Because I know as soon as I move in, you know how like you get matched with roommates and stuff like that. That's how I met Dane. Exactly. Like I'm gonna end up probably getting matched with roommates, and then like I said, I can easily find all these people on the campus. Hell, they might end up being my roommates. Cause I remember I told them, I said preferably I want whoever's gonna be my roommate, I want them to be either an artist or a gamer. I told them that, and that's literally what ended up happening. Cause I remember I told them, I said preferably I want whoever's gonna be my roommate, I want them to be either an artist or a gamer. I told them that, and that's literally what ended up happening. So yeah, that's exactly why I'm going back, so I could build that staff basically. And then like I said, with my overhead being so low, that'll just decrease a lot of stress. I'm not gonna have to worry about the same things like I got to worry about up here. I just don't like my money being spent on stuff like living costs. Like living costs are too expensive these days. I feel like you can make that a lot cheaper by getting roommates. Honestly, just gotta have the right people to live with. Like living costs are too expensive these days. I feel like you can make that a lot cheaper by getting roommates. Just gotta have the right people to live with. Oh yeah, definitely. I feel you on that. The most important thing with your roommate, though, it would have to be somebody that you and that person could do business after college. Because see, that's what I was trying to stress to my roommates. Like when I left, because I was letting them know, like, if y'all could just stick it out down here,
in another year when I come back down here, we'll actually be able to do all this stuff that y'all trying to do. Because I saw them trying to do their own events and sell their own merchandise. Basically, all the stuff y'all have seen me do, like the events I told y'all I've done, the shirts y'all see me wearing and the merchandise. Like that's the same stuff Jay and James and them were trying to do. And like I told them, y'all not gonna be able to make the money down here to invest in that. So you'll come out better just either holding it down here or just get a job in Atlanta and move out of here. But since none of them moved and they stayed down there, I'm like, that's actually a good idea because I could come down here and start my own little market. But y'all are already here, so I could have somewhere to stay. But when I got back, like I said, I realized they were falling out with each other about little stuff, and one person trying to feel like they gonna do one thing and the other person want to do this, and they didn't really have no real structure to what their thing was. And ironically, when I came back in 2016, a year after I graduated, shit, I had a whole bunch of money. I came back down there with my equipment and all that ready to go, but they couldn't work like that because Jay was married at the time, Dan was about to have a child. I'm like, wow, like, so like I said, that roommate thing is important. Like you want to have somebody that you could build like some type of business with, so that way after school it won't be as hard for you. Like it's gonna really be set up out here, because y'all all gonna be in the same position. So it don't make sense for everybody to go in they own little realm thinking that they gonna be successful when y'all all basically gonna be dealing with the same thing. And if y'all work together, y'all be all successful together. So I was trying to tell them.
They didn't get it though. What is that?
A film major would be great, but I'm gonna tell you the thing with that. My issue, well, and I'm glad I got it paused. My issue with a lot of those guys, because I thought the same thing in my last year. The issue I had with them though is like they don't think progressive like that. Like when I was working with those guys, because I was actually in the film club my last year in college, and I remember when I told them, like, when we had a project we were gonna do, we were gonna work on a movie, and the movie was about like some guy who was like trying to go back after some girl that he was on a basketball team or some shit like that. And I remember, like I said, I was telling them like, look, like at this time I was 23, so this is like when I was in my fifth year of making game reviews, and I had already done made Scarface, I had already done made Scorpion King. So I was a veteran when they pretty much came to that camera work. Like I was pretty much a veteran at this point. So I'm used to, writing a script on my own, doing all the acting, doing all that, and getting it done within like 2 weeks. I'm used to doing that. So when I told them, I said, look, like if y'all want me to, and I was a part of the writing department. So like basically when it came like to formatting the script and getting all the characters developed and, figuring out all the beats and plots and all that shit within the storyline, I had to meet with them every single day so that we could construct the story. But every time we had a meeting, they were in there bullshitting. So I said, okay, well, if y'all don't want to contribute to this, then I'm going to just put my input into it. Next thing you know, after one night, I had wrote the whole script. And I remember I had showed up to the meeting. They were like, "Oh, whoa, wait a minute. We supposed to all have input in this." And I told them, like, "Look, like y'all need to get y'all shit together. Like, I don't know how to work like that. Like where I'm working with among a group of people, and it's all this taking time, and we got to get permission for this. And they were saying like we had to get a film permit for this and permission for that. I'm like, look, man, I ain't doing all that. I got the camera right now. I ain't even got to go borrow no equipment because my shit is on. I paid for this. I already got all the equipment to produce whatever I need, and I got the audience on YouTube to show right now. and they ain't really they wasn't really rocking with it the same way that I was doing it. So that's why I realized, like, yeah, you can work with a lot of those guys, but honestly, Alex, they not in film for the same reason that you into it. A lot of them probably don't mind working on the set of somebody else's project and being just the camera guy, and them just saying, oh, well, you know, I worked on somebody's project or whatever, like last year I was the camera guy. They would rather say that they would be in that position than to be saying that they on YouTube and they got their own channel and they own brand and they own media content that they produce whenever. They would rather be the guy that just said they worked on some $1 million project as a camera guy. Like they don't really want to, like, you know, do their own thing like that. So you have to beat that into them, you know. You really do. Yeah, one fat guy on a retainer. That's true. I was a one-man assignment on damn near everything I did in school. I always was getting stuck with the lazy person. That's why I be knowing how to get. I'm glad I was like that too in my life, because shit, I look at it like this. At the end of the day now, whenever the rewards or when the benefits or the glories come, I get all the glories. I ain't got to share it with nobody. Shit, sometimes you could be selfish like that, or you could share it with who you want. You ain't got to share it with the person that ain't putting no work in for it. So that's the way that go in life. Selfish like that, or you can share it with who you want. You ain't got to share it with the person that ain't putting no work in. Holy shit. That's the item to get out of here. Good. Now, how to get out of here? Fucking shit. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh shit. Dude, what the fuck? All right. Two.
like these motherfuckers right here, dog. Come on now. Holy shit. Get your ass out of the way. Damn, you impatient. Bro, get the fuck out the way! Oh, that's lame. Oh no, these might be the most bitch ass enemy I think in the game. They do the lamest shit possible. These might be the most bitch ass. Wish you would get some items for killing the enemies. Like, why don't you get shit, man? You're on the boss now. Need some damn items, like shit. Can't beat this nigga like this. Bro, that's so lame. You gotta start way over. Like, come on, bro. That's ridiculous. You know how far away that shit was? Damn it, stop jumping up there, man. Damn. Nigga, get down there. Fuck this shit. I swear to God, bro, this shit's so goddamn lame, man. Come on, man. Dang. Super jump hold. This game is so lame sometimes, bro. Up. Nigga, just go. Fuck that shit. We're already about to get our ass kicked anyway. We just at least see what the fuck is going on with this. Got hit him with his arms and stuff. I see what's going on. Alright, this disc is finished. Was that really worth it? Dang. Just trying to get to him with some sort of full health, you know. Wait a minute, where's my boomerang?
Kind of tricky. Yeah, they ain't generous with these checkpoints at all. Yeah, they try to do whatever I can to prevent me from winning. So close.
Fuck this game. There wasn't any shit up there. Okay. You got it. Wish I had that boomerang right now. Ah, dang, bro. It's actually a fun boss. Hold on, let me change this disc out. It's kind of fun. It's actually a fun boss. Thank you. Boy, oh boy. I definitely know that file that just showed up. And this shit looks so crappy on this damn OBS compared to like what I'm seeing. Shit looks so crappy compared to like. Let's take a sneak peek at the script. Frustrated game reviewer. Decap Attack. This is a sneak. This is the first. This is the first time ever. The first exclusive. Y'all get into the review. This is the first. This is the first time ever. It's exclusive. Here's one of my. Here's something I'm gonna say in the review. Let's see if I can get my voice acted right. You guys already know how slippery this game's control. You guys already know how slippery this game's control can be. It's the equivalence of holding a wet used bar of soap while ice skating with some Chuck Taylors. Every time you have to remember to slow down. Every time you move, you have to remember to slow down to due to either platforming to get in your way, or you have to watch this arrow-shaped, apple-headed shaped short fucker that always seems to appear in your way regardless of where you are on the map. I swear I hate this motherfucker. You can't seem to escape him, nor can you avoid these bastards that look like somebody's toddler that ran into a tablecloth and ended up on some strange island. I'm talking about those little ghosts that you run into whenever you try to get those special items. The platform, I say, for the most part, you're going to need to avoid these chain of rocks that collapse when running around. I'm talking about when you're running around and stuff. I will say anyone would need a few tries to pass this, but it is possible with a lot of patience and using the right techniques. I love this boomerang skull thing that you could chuck at your enemies. It's like the best weapon in the game. You'll need to be very careful with it though, because you could lose it easily. And where I say it can easily be lost as soon as you take a hit, which will happen very quickly. It can even get confusing looking at what's in the backdrop, like this tree full of demonic skulls. This tree full of demonic skull ornaments look like you could jump on it, but instead, this is where I'm stuck at right now. I'm continuing on. Like this tree full of demonic skulls. This tree full of demonic skull ornaments look like you could jump on it. Instead, that's a sneak peek into the script. That's a sneak peek into the script. It's gonna be pretty fucking hilarious. I can't wait to do it.
I would say my commentary has gotten better. I remember when I used to talk before, I was speaking way too fast, way incoherently, and I really wasn't educated like I should have been educated on a lot of these videos. I mean, it's a lot of information about these games I wish I could have told. Like this company, Vit Tokai, I didn't know that they had been around like since the 70s. And a lot of these little smaller companies ended up being like smaller like computer companies that advanced into the video game market in the late 80s and early 90s. But Vit Tokai made another game called Kid Cool that was on the NES. It's sort of like this game, because this game kind of has like those elements of that game Make Kids that AVGN had reviewed. Like it has like a lot of those same elements to me. Make Kids that AVGN had reviewed. Like it has like a where? You guys didn't need to like stuff. For these guys. Come on. Fuck that. One more. Fuck that. Fuck that. Let's go in. Get this motherfucker. That boomerang was helping me. Yeah, that boomerang, I gotta keep that shit. This vital. No more monkey business. We got this. I guess the abominable snowman. I love this fucking boomerang, dog. You gotta keep this boomerang. You gotta keep it going. You gotta keep the boomerang. Do not lose 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 the boomerang. Don't lose morale. You got it. Shit was accurate. So bored.
Oh, they're breathing hard and shit. Oh, fuck. Yes, we got him. Yes. Oh, man. Heart beating fast, y'all. Yes, we got him. Yes. Ooh, man. This game has been a challenge. It's a Japanese challenge. Yeah, I killed the South Park Bill Cosby. Yeah, that was a weird looking motherfucker. Oh, last leg. Of course, Jay's got to be here. Or his cousin. And you got these weird platforms that I was talking about. Pissed him off. Oh shit. Oh shit. Everybody pissed off now. Gotta do this one for Chris. It's his soul. Come on, you cheddar cheese bastard. Oh yeah. You win a grand. You the one that's about to get it, motherfucker. Okay. Oh shit. Oh god. Oh god, he set me up. Oh god. Oh my god, that thing set me up. Holy shit, dude. Disappears. Motherfucker. Oh, this ain't good. What the fuck? This. Oh damn, I only got one of them shits left. I got to use this wisely. Oh, what's this other shit? Yes. shit, not that thing again. Fuck it. It's tempting. We're not going for that. Oh, look at that. What a lesson learned. Look at that. What a lesson learned. Got this shit done. We got it, we got it, we got it. Oh, you sneaky bastard. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Oh my god. Dude, I hate these things. Might as well use all these shits up on the rest of it. That was the okie doke, honey. Cheat too. Pretty unique game.
Pretty unique game, I must admit. Yeah, it does. This is like a fucking horror novel out of damn Page Master.
It's a lot more to it than I expected. It does. It's like a fucking novel out of damn Page Master. Shit. Oh. Oh man, I set myself up with that one. Wow, I still lost my health. Like, damn. This shit is just all out fucking balls ridiculous, dog. Seriously. All fucking balls ridiculous. Look at this. God, man. Bitch ass. Oh, man. So happy to just see a heart. Still not high though. Fuck it. Yeah, we just trying to get through. Fuck that shit. This game is pretty fucking hard. I gotta give it to it. The last part, y'all. I think I'm gonna have to mellow it down for the next game I stream. I've been going hardcore with these last streams. Might have to play some like Grand Theft Auto Vice City Stories. I've been going hardcore with these. Something like Auto Vice City Stories.
Just making sure my video rendered right. I don't even know what level this was. Just making sure my video. Okay. Yes. Jeez, this level was long as fuck. Yeah, I know I recorded myself beating him. What I did. Okay, so it didn't record or what? Oh, I'm tripping. This is the disc I got the recording of me beating him. Yeah. Damn, I'm doing this shit so fast I forgot. Yeah, Fantasy Star would definitely be a breath of fresh air after this. Oh, I'm tripping. This is the disc I got the recording of me. I'm doing this shit so fast I forgot. The Fantasy Star would definitely be a breath of fresh air after this. It's stage 6-1. Damn, these some low levels. Wow, that was just stage 6 too. Holy shit. It's gonna be a lot of editing. Levels. Wow, it's just stage 6 too. And then this is the first boss that's hit. And it's 6-3. First bosses. 6-3. Yep, we almost there. And then yeah, all the rest of it is on here. Stage 5. I thought on stage 5 I got the recording of me beating that little gopher shit. Guess I didn't. Oh well. Stage 5 I got that little gopher shit. Guess I didn't. He wasn't really that difficult. I mean, I just kind of was a little tired that night. Mm-hmm. Let me take this one out, put another one in. Yeah. No. These other new files. Just one long recording. Convert that. Here. Delete that. Man, oh man. Quality difference is amazing. Y'all go see when the review come out. Hopefully on YouTube it don't get diminished. But I know as far as how I look on my computer, it look perfect. This is why I like to play it on older TVs. Quality difference is amazing. Y'all go see when hopefully the scripts are usually easier to write once the game is completed. Like, as long as I could look at my old gameplay, I can remember what I was thinking when I was playing it. But I used to be able to have to write the scripts while I was playing the game because sometimes I had to get the recording like when stuff happened because I didn't have a DVD recorder. Thank God for technology. Scripts while I was playing. Sometimes I had to get the recording like when stuff happened because I didn't have a DVD recorder. Technology. Yeah, it does have a bit of compression. It's not too bad though. I do notice with some of my reviews it looked different though. Like especially Death Trap Dungeon. Death Trap Dungeon looked way better when I was editing it compared to how when I saw it finished on YouTube. Like it looked way better when I was editing. It's not too bad. I do notice with some of my reviews it looked. Yeah, you're right. Death Trap Dungeon looked. Alright, so hours is where we go. See how we could do this. Give it one more try and then I gotta make a move in a minute and I'm probably just gonna get back on a little later. But we almost there. I mean it's literally the last part.
Oh man. Wait a minute. I already passed the level. Alright, I'm confused. I thought I was already past the level. Like, what the fuck? Man, hold on. Damn. I'm trying to remember what level am I on? Yeah, like damn, bro. I was slipping. Didn't even save it. It's all good. I mean, shit, we got 8 lives. It don't matter. Definitely save it now. There's him. go over there. Honestly, it's worth risking your life for this boomerang. Yeah. Good chest. Yeah.
Not gonna lie, I gotta get ready to make a move, y'all. I kind of needed a stretch from this game anyway, but I'm gonna jump back on a little later. Like I said, I'm not gonna leave y'all hanging with this, so stay tuned. Appreciate y'all for joining in. But the Frustrated Game Reviewer, aka Houdini, is out.
Kinda needed a stretch from this game anyway.